Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. What is it for today's video? It's Tuesday, so I'm trying to test my palate. So I picked a beer that's actually, in my opinion, going to test my palate in two ways. One, it has a hop that I don't know, and two, it's a style I don't drink a lot of. It's single hop Rawaka, and I have had Rawaka in one other beer, at least one that I know of. And but that beer also had Citra. And it was a New England style IPA. It's the one I did with with Mike from Nerd Sense, and that one was posted on my channel, I think. It was either our channel, my channel, or their channel. Anyway, but that was or two different hops. So you didn't just get what Rawaka was bringing to the table. It was a different style. So I thought, you know what, this one's just Rawaka. It's a Kolsch. It's 4.5% ABV. So this will be a nice one to kind of test my palate. Like always, very nice can art. Throop is the name of the beer. It's like the letters are like have bricks in the background, and the O's have eyes. It looks like perhaps a calendar of some sorts in the background. Well, no, there's letters too. Oh, there's like one of those scannable codes, those Q codes, QR, QC codes, where those are. Anyway, enough about that. Crisp barley, delicate citrus zest, candied lemon. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have read those. That would have been even more of a way to test my palate, but force of habit. Proper glassware. All right. It's a nice, it looks unfiltered. I mean, what I would say Pilsner, but I mean, a Kolsch, I get it. It's an ale. But there's, part of the process, it is like a lager, so it's kind of somewhere in the middle of the two styles. It's like almost a neon straw, not like quite highlighter yellow, but like it's just very much yellowy, sunshiny. It's beautiful. The head is white, small bubbles. There's a couple medium bubbles, but yeah, I mean, it's just, some of it's thick on the side of glass. Very beautiful looking beer. Let's get to the aroma. I would say, at least from the aroma, I would use lemongrass because you are getting that lemon thing for sure, but there is a little bit of that herbal tea, so lemongrass, but also just a little bit outdoorsy. Like a little bit of wet, fresh cut grass. I mean, a little bit. The lemon is way more, like those are not two equal things, but there's like some cut wet grass. I like that they said zest. I get that. I guess for me, when I get the barley in something like this, it just makes me think of Cheerios, and that's kind of the thing I'm getting. It's light, but what is there does come through easily. It's not like I'm searching particularly hard for it. It smells very refreshing, but I think that's true of the style and something it should. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. I'm sticking with my lemongrass, but it is very much. Actually, did they even say lemon zest specifically? They said no. They said candied lemon. Oh, and then they do say delicate citrus zest. Okay, so I'm going to stick with my lemongrass, but it does kind of like you zested a lemon into it. So I guess in terms of citrus, they're being generic with that. The zest part of citrus, I'm at least right now, I'm all in on. I'm getting lemon specifically. I'm not getting orange, grapefruit, lime. For me, it is at least right now all lemon. That herbal thing, a little bit coming through. The Cheerios in the aroma is kind of what I get in the taste, but in the aftertaste, and right now as I'm talking, it's a little bit more doughy, which is kind of cool. So like, it's the same thing, from the beer, but the evolution of it in the drinking experience changes, which is really cool. Well, it evolves, hence the word I used. But That's pretty cool because you know it's the same thread, you know, but it's changing. And usually I focus on, you know, hops doing that, so it's kind of cool to do that with the malt. And I've said this before in reviews. It's yeah. Again, I guess I'm going all in with the lemon and the lemon zest and lemongrass. It's like if you turn lemon water into beer. I mean, I love lemon water. My wife and I drank that a good amount, you know, and it's definitely, um, you know, just something that, I mean, they say it's good for and all that, but like, I just think it is thirst quenching, and it's something that, um, you know, is refreshing, and that's what this beer is. It does have, like, if I was doing this blind and I know it was a Kolsch, I'm 100% positive I'd say this was a Pilsner. So it has that thing going for it. But again, the way Kolsch's are brewed, I don't think that's particularly surprising or shocking to anyone, myself included. Um, you know, for something that, you know, in this world of, you know, big oatmeal stouts or oated IPAs, lactose, things like that, for a lower ABV beer and a Kolsch, it does have, you know, a little bit of body to it. I know a local brewery, they started brewing their Kolsch's with the same water treatment as their New England style IPAs. And I did it side by side with the same Kolsch, but before they switched over the recipe. And you can tell the difference. Like, if I remember correctly, they didn't tell me which was which. And I was like, this one has more body. Like, yeah, that's the new recipe. And I don't know if Hot Butcher does anything like that, but like, it does have a little bit more, you know, oomph than I think the style does. You know, now that I'm drinking a little bit more of these, hey Bruno, what's up, buddy? You know, Pilsners and Kolsch's and stuff. You know, there's also just some of that generic flavor, not generic, but like the flavor and the flavors that style should bring. And I'm slowly adding to my vocabulary of that. You know, it's just, and that's the whole point of these things on Tuesdays, either, you know, to do something that I'm not used to drinking or to try to expand my word bank for when I do these reviews. And just get out of my comfort zone. This level of bitterness, I'm going to assume Rowaka is very lemon zest and lemony as a hop. So that was kind of, in retrospect, kind of cool what it was doing with the Citra and a New England style IPA. But yeah, very cool beer. I like it. I don't know if I actually even said if I enjoy this beer. I like this beer a lot. This is like perfect warm weather beer, but you know, this is nice. And I got Bruno laying next to me. I think my wife's hammering something, so he's probably scared at the moment. She's very handy, and I also did plenty of chores today, so no one judge me. Thank you to Hot Butcher for setting the beer. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate that. Check me out on Instagram and on Tap. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.